the same recorder too.
What's your name and what's your game?
Okay, my name is Thomas, and I made Kingdom.
What is Kingdom about? Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Kingdom. Yeah.
Oh, there's a D.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Kingdom.
It's Kingdom.
Okay.
It's like, there's a king and he has a kingdom.
Okay.
It's a strategy game. It's a very minimalist game. There's 3 buttons. You can walk left, walk right, or drop coins. And that's kind of the only interaction you have with the world. So by dropping coins on the right guys, you kind of make them do stuff, build your kingdom, defend it at night. And it's very exploratory.
Is it a single player game?
A what?
Single player game?
Yeah.
Cool. Is it the first game you've made?
It is. It is the first game I did. Yeah. I made a Flash game way back when I was studying, and that Flash game got some traction on the internet, like on Newgrounds and stuff. And then Marco, a developer from Iceland, approached me like, "Hey, do you want to turn this into like a bigger game or like an iPhone game?" And then we kind of decided on doing like a full PC game first.
So do you display the buttons on the screen?
For iPhone.
Oh wait, for the iPhone version?
We haven't done it yet. I'm kind of like, now I'm thinking about the control scheme, like how we're going to translate it.
Oh, so it was going to be a mobile game and then...
It was, and then we kind of pivoted, like, because then the players of the Flash game kind of wanted this bigger, better game on PC first, we figured.
Cool.
Yeah. It only has 3 buttons, so we might do them on screen, or I don't know.
Okay. So if you weren't to make games, what other profession would you have?
Make furniture.
What kind of furniture do you want to make?
Comfy furniture? I don't know. I'm kidding. I don't know. Something physical would be nice though, like something technical, like something where you can like screw and saw and just work.
Do you like building stuff?
I like building stuff. I like building games, but I think that would translate to building stuff in real life too.
But do you do all like your own home repair and stuff?
Yeah, sure. I mean, as far as like like drilling some holes and stuff.
What was the last like home like complicated thing you had to install?
We built the thing on our balcony for like plants. We built some pots and like like a big box where the plants go in, and then like have a thing on the wall that they can grow up to and stuff like that.
What are you growing?
Well, just because I'm from Amsterdam. Is that what you're asking?
No, I talked to Manifold Garden,
and
he's growing daisies. He's growing some sort of flower, but not a flower you can take on a date.
I think we just picked something that grows fast, just so it covers the wall as quickly as possible.
So you want like an ivy?
Yeah, we want something like that. Yeah.
Oh, so you haven't even started growing?
Well, it's in there. It's tiny. Like there's just little tiny plants down in there.
Oh, okay.
We haven't
Is that becoming part of your ritual? Is like you work from home, right?
Yeah, well, I used to work from home. Now I have a studio actually, which also has a lot of plants, which I think is good. And I think definitely plants is a good thing to keep because you just got to be patient. If they're not doing so well, you just water them. You can't there's nothing you can do, and just kind of like watch them. And every day you do something like water or.
So what do you feel about fake plants in offices?
Or fake plants in general. I don't like it.
You don't like it? You're not pro.
I get the appeal. They're always green, but then why don't you get something else that's ornamental?
How do you feel about fake Christmas trees?
Okay, that's a good point though, because when you have a real Christmas tree and all the needles fall out, it's like a hell, like cleaning up. Sucks.
Yeah, but it also smells really nice, so you lose the smell with a fake tree.
I'm not such a fan of like the pine smell personally, so I mean a real tree is better, of course, always.
Yeah, and also then you get to take it to the chipper. Do you guys
that's
have
the thing.
that?
No, we don't have that.
Okay, yeah.
What is a chipper?
So like at the beach, at least in my neighborhood in Canada, at the beach there's be a chipper, and everybody drags down their tree. They pay their like donation to some kid, and then you throw it in the chipper, and then it just gets turned into like wood chips.
But they get collected.
Yeah.
So why is it at the beach?
That's just like a good you need a place where you can be loud.
Okay. All right.
You need a parking lot.
Yeah.
That's kind of the closest public parking lot to my neighborhood is at the beach.
Okay.
So people take their. The funny thing is like tinsel. Like tinsel's. Do you know tinsel?
What, like the
little like metal, like it's like metallic string.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, that fucks up the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
So you need to like go through the tree and like take it all out.
How can that? Yeah. I don't know. It's like these little things sometimes that the machine doesn't deal with, I guess.
Yeah. So back to furniture. If you were to build furniture, what would you build and why?
I would, if I had a house that was big, I would build like a crazy chill out zone with like different levels of couches and things to hang out on.
That's pretty cool. What's the most comfortable couch you've ever sit on?
I don't know, not my parents.
Your parents got a good couch? Is it an old couch?
No, it's not a good couch. Like it's too designy, you know?
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of leather.
Yeah.
I like microfiber.
Yeah, why do people have leather though? Like
luxury.
Luxury?
Yeah. And I think long-term durability leather
Yeah.
last longer.
There's no comfort aspect to it. Like, doesn't it like breathe or something? It's like animal skin. Doesn't it breathe better than?
I always find it sticky.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Like, especially on my legs, especially the underside of your legs is a very sticky region. So I'm never really been a big fan of leather couches.
I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be at the point where I can build couches and do leather and that kind of furniture.
Yeah, but if you asked yourself like 5 years ago, you probably wouldn't think you'd be making like a PC game on Steam, right?
True, that's true.
And I mean, like the indie furniture scene's getting pretty good.
There's an indie furniture scene.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, I guess I know. I noticed. I was like, yeah.
I don't think there is, but
No,
it would work.
There's like startups doing kind of furniture from like, like different kinds of wood, or the thing where they make stuff out of like the flooring of like gym, like your school gym.
No, they
and
make
it has
furniture out of that.
Oh, that's like you see it everywhere. Like the school, because it has these lines on them, right? Like the red and green lines for like the basketball field or something. And then when you cut up those boards from the floor of a gym and you make furniture out of it, like the lines are all scattered and all over the place, and it's like super like, creative.
That's, as a basketball player and fan, that's disappointing.
Yeah, disappointing.
Because I was like, there's not enough courts.
Oh,
so it's like
I guess when the floor gets like renewed or something.
Do you then have to treat it like you treat a normal court, and you have to like give it that weird finish? Because there's like an artificial finish.
Oh.
I think on basketball courts.
I guess it's like scrap wood, it's kind of like to the point that, But now people are faking it, so they're making furniture and they put the stripes on it as if it was made from a recycled basketball field.
Of course they are. Do you have IKEAs in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Is the food cheap at Amsterdam?
Not so. No, and Ikea's is, I guess, the same. I never go there for food.
Yeah, that's a big thing in like the West. Like they have like dollar breakfasts.
Yeah, I think they have something similar. Yeah, we have another shop that has a dollar breakfast too. Yeah, but food is not so cheap. But it's not so cheap here either. LA.
I imagine if we went to an IKEA, it would be.
Yeah. Okay.
The food's cheaper here than San Francisco.
Oh yeah. Oh sure. But I just went to Whole Foods for the first time in my life. That was not so cheap, but I guess that's what you...
Okay, so here's the thing about Whole Foods. If you get something fancy, it's actually reasonably priced.
So the cheap and the not fancy stuff is expensive.
Yeah, the not fancy stuff is expensive. So if you go there and you get like a fancy cheese, at least on Western standards,
okay.
It'll actually be pretty reasonably priced. Chicken breast's actually pretty reasonably priced compared to like butcher shops, and of course not as cheap as Target.
Yeah.
But as far as like comparable brands, they undercut. Also, food-wise, you go for the burrito.
Okay.
The Whole Foods burrito is probably one of the best things you get at Whole Foods. It's not the best, but anywhere around the world, it's probably pretty good.
Yeah.
So what'd you buy at Whole Foods?
Granola. That's what I eat.
Yeah,
for
so granola is like super expensive cereal.
Yeah, it is. But it's okay. I can expense it.
What was the brand? Was it Granola King?
It was like just from a thing.
Oh, you bought like a to-go.
Like bulk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So what shows have you taken this game to?
We went to PAX, GDC, and what's the other one? PAX East. Yeah, and here.
Was there any like decision making on whether you go or not, like, or are you just gonna try and go to all the shows in like a short period of time? Like, what was the strategy
I
for?
think, like everything we can get into, like Raw Fury will get us in, and then they bring me to man the booth or do stuff. Yeah, just as if we can get into some like indie mega booth or stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. And are you showing at E3?
Yeah, at Indicate.
Okay.
So
and how's that going?
Good. It's a fun place. E3 is a little bit more chilled out. Like, not as many like just like hordes of gamers coming through, which is a good thing because at least you can speak to each other. Yeah.
Have you been getting a lot of good press talks in?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've been talking. I don't always know who they are, and then David, like Raw Fury's PR guy, will come over and be like, "Do you know who this is?" I'm like, "I don't know who this is. Sorry."
That's probably good. I mean, you should always treat everybody you talk to at these shows like they're the
I
most
try to.
important.
I guess with the press things, of course, like there's a commercial aspect of like some people might have priority, like you try to get them in first, and then I don't know that, so they help me do that in like a polite way.
And also, like at least this is more of a thing I experience at PAX is people will not say they're pressed till after they're done the demo.
Yeah, true. But that's okay.
Because they want to like genuine.
Yeah, that's good. If you're nice to everybody, you'll be nice to them too.
Thanks for being on the question bus.
Oh, thank you.
Is there any extra thing you unplugged?
I don't know. No, not really.
You don't have any social medias, websites?
You can follow me at noio.nl, Noionl.
.nl?
No, there's no dot.
Is that a website?
Yeah, it's also a website.
How do I follow a website?
No, just Twitter, Noionl, and it's also my website. See, I plugged it a little bit. And if you haven't played Kingdom, you should, because we're doing this free expansion. It's going to be really awesome.
And when is it out and what platforms?
Like in a month or two, I think, on all the platforms that Kingdom is on right now. So just PC, Mac, Linux, and it'll be out on Xbox. Yeah.